The parade of players coming off the team bus as the visitors pull into the building. A very determined group coming in here tonight. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Green. He's out there with Jackson, and it's Green in at the point. This game features two teams who really hit the boards, rebounding hard. What a fight it's going to be, Clark, tonight on the glass.
You know, that's always one of the key stats in any basketball game. Who can dominate the glass? Who can control the glass? Boxing out is going to be critically important in this one.
And there's the pass to Haynes. Here's the floater. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
And Green gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Jackson from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
.56 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and the shot goes down.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Jackson, outside Green. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Poke loose. Driving to the basket.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
One-on-one fast break. Feeds to Green. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Halt the run. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Tries a 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. .11 feet away, connects, the jumper drops.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
1:25 left in the first half of basketball. It's tipped. The shot from the low post is good. Green's got 9 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Haynes passes to Clark. Good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Takes the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Good on the triple. He's got 5.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Sinks the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From deep three-point range, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start.
Well, it's never fun, Ernie. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And now here's a glance at some of the other action going on right now. And it's a close one there in the second quarter right now.
Great battle between these teams. They're playing so hard.
Yeah, no question. That game could go either way. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Green is out there with Jackson, and it's Green, and it's Schmidt in a 2-guard. Got a hand on it. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Wasted no time on that one. Green's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Newman's checked in for Green. A brief moment here to recognize a player that's really been getting it done. He's earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Baseline try, and the jumper is on the mark. Newman's got his first bucket in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's Schmidt, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Knocks it loose to the inside, and he slams it one-handed.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
.24 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson passes to Schmidt. Takes a shot at the elbow, and there it is for him. 10 points for him.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right on him. He can be a hard player to handle at times.
From deep. He doesn't hit that one. 61% showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So it's the visitors now. Miller with the ball. From outside the arc, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The 3-ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Here's Jackson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? diminished.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Miller with a wide open look and count it from 19 feet away.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, it's time to present the New Balance Player of the Game.